Welcome to New York.
We just arrived at the Chenango Valley State Park. We're going to camp here for the night because we're supposed to camp at Watkins Glen State Park, but it's the weekend. No camp space is available, so this is the nearest camp space. And yeah, we're going to check in. This is their visitor center. What's the first thing to do in camping?
Picture of it. I didn't walk all the way up there. Alright, this is easier just to.
Hello. Good afternoon. So we have a
Who's gonna
reservation.
be on the site with you?
My parents, just me, my mom, and my dad.
Any pets at all?
Yeah.
And what color are you having on the site?
Toyota Sienna.
And the color of that?
Great. Hold on.
I also need the plate number.
Okay. It's our first time camping, so what should we know?
You're in Sunrise 5. Okay, so that's the tent site. So it's right.
So this is the whole camp area, right?
This would be here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we're here, and you're in Sunrise, so it's gonna be this very first left down here. You'll be here. So you're just gonna go down the left side of the road, and you're right there. So we have a golf course, and there's also a restaurant. Yes, and then we also have a beach that's down here. And
That's
also,
the swimming pool, right?
yes.
So around here, we cannot swim if ever we want to.
It's
This is
swim
the
at your own risk, essentially. So if you want to, but you know, it could be like sharp rocks or fish hooks and that kind of thing. If you can sign the bottom 2 lines there.
So there's no entrance fees, right?
If you're camping,
It's included.
yes. So this would be the card tag for that. Contact number on it.
Oh yeah, there's this blue bag. I saw that in your website.
Yes, this
what
is
does that mean?
5% recyclables. So like for cans, bottles, glasses, that kind of thing. And it gets donated back into the park. The money is used to help fund the park, essentially.
Thank you. Can we set up fire?
Fire, yes. There's a on each site there's fire pits, so you can if you have your own wood, or you can buy the wood here at the office, and then you can set up the fire there. Yep.
Is there anything we should know?
No, I think you're all set to go.
Wala ka nang tanong mo, ah. Thank you so much.
Yep, no problem.
And then checkout is around 11 a.m.
11 8. Yep.
There's no bears here.
No, not for several years we had one. Yeah, go ahead.
Watch out.
Just want to make sure. So yeah, we're check-in now. 3 p.m. ang check-in namin, and tomorrow check-out is 11 a.m. We're gonna set up camp, take some pictures. So we have this one. I think we have to put it in the rear view mirror so that everybody can see. And they gave us a blue bag where you have to put your recyclables there, and then their money that they will get will be donated to somewhere. I asked kasi, are there bears here? Sabi ko. Tapos tumawa sila, pati yung tao sa likod ko. Ayan, tapos hindi ka magle-left, mag-straight ka.
Bakit ka tinawanan na kung may bear?
Ewan ko. Sabi ko, are there bears here? Sabi ko. Sinagot naman ako, sabi niya, none. For the last few years, there's none. Sabi niya. Tapos yung nasa likod ko tumawa.
Sana sinabi mo, that's what you are looking for.
5, number 5. I don't know. Dapat may makikita ka dyan pa right, hindi ka dapat papasok doon, diretso ka lang. Ito na yung CR.
1 to 8.
Yan o, 7 ito.
Yan, may number pala eh.
7. Tama yung
Number ano tayo?
5.
6. Yan.
Welcome to our campsites. Meron silang name.
Siguro, ito nga.
Paano mo nalaman?
Kita na mag-speed na yung road eh.
We just arrived at our campsite. We rented the number 5 campsite at Sunrise Plaza, something. It's kind of obscure, so we didn't see it at the first time. We took a round at the rotunda na yun. And here's our campsite, oh guys. So cute! It's our first time camping here in the US, and it's so neat and clean and full of guidelines. So safe, very, very safe. Not like in the Philippines. I don't want to say not like in the Philippines, because they have also backyard or backcountry camping, and those are the ones na no specific guidelines or specific camping sites. You can just camp anywhere. But here it is. We have a fire pit over there, and then we can set up fire actually. Oh, and we have a table over here. So we're gonna set up camp, and here it is. Baliktad!
Akala ko tuloy open siya.
Okay. Baka dapat baliktad. Hindi ko dapat i-move. Sige, pati na lang. Local price. Nasaan? Dito na. Ayaw. Yun. Ba't ayaw niya? Paano natin sinindihan? We can start the fire with the fire starter, like the one here. So we finally decided to get fire from the butane gas. I'm walking around the park trying to find the swimming pool. Everything's quiet and so peaceful. So I finally found the trail. I think, hopefully, there's a trail here. I don't know how does it turn on. Oh, there you go. So here's the map of the whole camp or the state park. I don't know if you guys can see it. Is it a chipmunk or a squirrel? There you go. Hi guys! Welcome back to another travel vlog on my channel. I think this will be my third vlog here in the US if I'm not mistaken. And we are going camping! We finally started our road trip across America today. We left New Jersey today. And hold on, I'm driving around where we are right now. We are in Chenango Valley State Park. So we started our road trip today. We rested for 2 weeks in my sister's house, and this is another travel tip here in the US. If you really want to save a lot of money, hotels will be your biggest enemy because they're one of the, aside from gas and food, they're one of the biggest source of your pocket holes, money pocket holes, if you understand what I mean. So one of the travel tips that we learned from one of the blogs that we have read is to camp in state parks or other campgrounds because it's much cheaper, and you also get to experience the nature of another country, so why not? It's like a quarter of an 4-star hotel, or maybe a 2-star hotel. Yeah, a quarter price of a 2-star hotel. So this Chenango Valley State Park, we spent around $31, $31.75, and we have to reserve it in advance because we happen to leave on the weekend. So a lot of people, and it's summer here, so a lot of people are camping and wanted to go out of the city. So yeah, we have to reserve it. We did have a hard time looking for a spot. I think two na lang ang available here in this state park. We were supposed to camp in Watkins Glen State Park because that's our destination talaga. But because it's summer and everybody wanted to go to camp and out of the city, there's no more space, so we were forced to look for another campground, and this is the nearest from the Watkins Glen State Park, and it is the oh my goodness, I always forget. It is the Chenango Valley State Park. So I'm exploring this state park, and I want to see. I'm supposed to walk, but I think it's very huge, and I think wala pa akong nagiging 2 miles, and I got a little bit scared because a lot of cars were in this street, and I got a little bit scared because some people might just stop a car and grab me. Ano pa ba? The check-in time is 3 p.m. and the check-out time is 11 a.m. Almost the same time as the hotel check-in and check-out time. Campfire is allowed, and we did have a little bit problem when we were setting up our tent because we bought it in Amazon, so we haven't tried setting it up, and we did have a hard time. We set it up, and then parang nagkukurumpot yung base niya, so we took it down muna and then set it up again, and then like put stakes first before going to. Oh, it's closed, no vehicle beyond this point. Okay, hold on, I'm going to read the map first. I don't know where we are. I'll just explore. Okay, so this car is the Toyota Sienna that we bought 1 week ago. That's why our road trip got postponed, because we have to tune it up and everything, the papers, the insurance. So if you want to know more about buying a car here in the US, if you are a foreigner, I'm gonna post my vlog about it up and in the description box. So my dad knows a lot more about it, so he's the one who's talking more in that vlog if you want to watch it. Link is above. Oh yeah, this Toyota Sienna is really very spacious. It's almost a pickup. I mean, it can carry a lot of stuff. This is our first time to camp, and it's a very nice experience. I think everybody should experience camping here in the US, especially if you're doing it in state parks or in really nice campgrounds. I think you can do it in backcountry. That's what they call here in the US, where you can just camp anywhere you want. So, ano pa ba kailangan nyo malaman while you're camping here in the US? There are state parks, or there are some campgrounds that you are not allowed to set fire. Oh, yes! Bring a lot of insect repellent. Maraming kumakagat. And everybody's scared of the Lyme disease and everything na karga ng mga ticks and other insects here in the US. So, bring lots of insect repellents. Maglagay kayo before you leave the car, because insects will just bite you. I think nakagat nga kami, ako, while we're setting up the camp, but it's just a mosquito bite. You know, we're Filipinos. What's a mosquito bite in a Filipino skin? We did bring a butane. We have a rice cooker. We have a butane stove. We have a ratchet. We have lots of ties and ropes. We have a machete, which we bought. Oh yes, you guys, you have. Before we reached this park, we were looking for a machete because my dad wanted to have a machete just in case we would need it. So here's the place where we got the machete.
$29.
Is that the one or the smaller one?
Bakit hindi ito pa ka?
It's may malaki.
May sheath pa siya. Ah, meron din naman to. Meron din pala to.
Yun na lang maliit, tapos ang malaki.
Ano?
Portable 100-inch rust resistant blade with 30 includes durable sheet and 5 starter.
Sabi ni Kuya, Mama, bili ba tayo ng first aid? Sabi niya kasi you have to buy first aid kit, sabi niya. Okay, so we got the machete in Walmart. There it is. But we don't have any bear spray yet, so we're hoping we will not meet any bears tonight. So yeah, we got the machete, we've got a tent, and then a mat or a banig in Filipino. We got a banig underneath the tent because sabi nila some rocks or twigs can tear your tent open. I think that's it. Of course, your clothes, you fire starter, yes, fire starter. And if you don't have a fire starter, or even if you have a fire starter, try to bring a posporo or a matchstick. I don't know if you guys have it here in the US, pero in the Philippines, matchstick is much more reliable than the fire starter. Here in the US, we have a little bit hard time setting up our fire or our campfire. Okay guys, I can't remember anything that I need to tell you. Maybe I'll just tell it to you guys when I remember it. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and don't forget to comment below, subscribe to my channel, because we will be having a lot of travel vlogs. We will be going on a road trip across America, and I know you will enjoy my vlogs about this part of my life. You know that I've been engaged and I will get married next year, so I am spending as much as possible with my parents and just treasuring memories and cherishing my parents and the time we can spend with each other. So yes, I hope you'll enjoy this vlog, and let's go to the swimming pool. Okay, I think I found it. I can hear children laughing and I can hear water splashing, so maybe I'm near on it. Oh, okay, so there's a beach area. So this is the restaurant in the area. It's the American Grill. So here's the beach. Okay guys, primitive style muna tayo ng paghuhugas. What a sec! Shucks, ang lamig ng tubig. It's getting dark, and I have to go to the bathroom, wash my face, and prepare myself for bed. So this is the bathroom. I'm gonna show you guys. It's quite 20 steps away or 50 steps away from our campsite. Let's see what it looks like inside. Okay, so it's dark out here and we're preparing to go to bed. One other thing that you need to have when you're camping, fortunately for us, one of our friends let us borrow their solar generator. The brand is Jack Ray or Jack Ray, something like that, and it's really very useful. I think you can charge it through the car, or you can charge it through solar. That's where we charge all our things, and it's really very useful for us. And one other thing that you should have is a lamp. That's one thing that we forgot, but we do have this chargeable flashlight that you can just put into your head, like this one, and I'm using it to light up myself. So I think that's it, and we're going to sleep. See you tomorrow morning.
The next morning.
woke up at 9 and then we have to rush and pack up everything because we were supposed to check out at 11 a.m. We rushed and packed everything, folded the tent, put everything in the car, and now we're leaving. Oh yeah, there's another thing that you need to have, a sleeping bag. It was so cold yesterday night. When we went to sleep around 10 p.m., the cold was bearable, but around 12 you will really wake up because it's really cold. So get a sleeping bag and lots of blanket. I think that will be good. So yeah, this is our first camping site, the Inchana. Ano ang pangalan nito? Yeah, Chinango Valley State Park. I always forget it. So this is our first campsite, Chinango Valley State Park, and there's more to come. So make sure to subscribe my channel, like this video, comment below, and tell us what things or camping gears that we should buy and get to make our camping life comfortable. And see you in my next travel vlog. Bye!
Epilogue.
My mom woke me up because she saw this spider and then she googled it and she said that it's very, very poisonous. When my dad and I saw it, it was so funny, it's just a plastic spider. Okay, so I am trying this geocaching app. It's the world's #1 treasure hunting, and you have to have this app where it will point you where the treasure is. So look how near am I dun sa treasure. Ako yung arrow and the green one is the treasure. So I'm just looking for it. I think we found one. I didn't find the first one. Kunin mo nga. Yan o.
Pwedeng kuhanin?
Oo.
Tapos kanino ibibigay?
Titignan natin yung loob. Titignan mo nga. Ano sabi? Patingin. Official geocache. Yay! We got one! Tignan mo nga kung anong nandyan.
Dapat ilagay mo doon yung pangalan mo.
Oo nga, ilalag mo daw dapat yun eh.
May tali. Sulat mo ang pangalan mo dito.
Hindi ko alam kung kukunin mo or what.
Sulat mo ang pangalan mo dito.
Sulat mo.
Congratulations.
Ay, 7:30. Oh, they got one. Kahapon lang.
On finding this
Kasi
cache, feel free to write a note in the logbook, and if you wish, go ahead and take something. But please also leave something of equal or greater value for the next person to find it. Kunin mo pero palitan mo.
Yun yung last, oh. 7:30. Dami din nila, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ay, kinuha mo naman yan. Ano naman yan?
Bracelet. So we can get one item from the box, but you have to leave another item behind. And then you have to put it back.
Itago-tago natin.
Ah, may leech!
Nagulat ako tuloy.
Pag yun mo na, mamaya, ito na lang, oh. Nawala na tuloy yung leech. Mamaya yung nagsasak ng blood. So we found this one. It's the Chinango Beautiful River. And I have to log it. Found it. Ah, I'm so excited. Geocaching is the world's biggest or largest? Biggest treasure hunting. It's very, very popular here in the US, but I think it's worldwide.